ሰላም ሰላም እንዴት ከርማችኋል? ዮፍታሄ ሙላቱ ዮፍታሄ ሾው ዛሬ ደግሞ እንደገና በሌላ ፕሮግራም ተገናኝተናል። አሜዚንግ ፕሮግራም ይዘን ቀርበናል ማለት ነው። እንዴት ናችሁ? አብራችሁን በመቆየት ሰው በመጋበዝ አብራችሁን እንድትቆዩ እንጋብዛችኋል። ሰላም ሃይ ማሂ እንዴት ናችሁ? እንግዶች እስከሚገቡ ድረስ እንዴት ከርማችኋል? ዛሬ ዌድነስዴይ ዮፍታሄ ሙላቱ ከዮፍታሄ ሾው አብራችሁን እንድትቆዩ ሼር በማድረግ ዛሬ የ16 ዓመት ልጆች የከፈቱት ናን ፕሮፊት አማርኛ ለማስተማር ካልቸር ለማስተዋር በዚህ እድሜያቸው የሚያደርጉትን ስራ ለማበረታታት ነውና አብራችሁን ሁላችሁም ቆይታችሁ እነዚህ ልጆች ጆይን እስከሚያደርጉ አንዳንድ ለመጀመሪያ ጊዜ ነው ኢንስታግራም ላይ የሚገቡትና ነርቨስም እንዳይሆኑ አብራችሁን በመቆየት እንድትጋብዟቸው እንድታበረታቷቸው ጠይቃችኋለሁ። Let me see who's there. Send the invite. Let me see. Let me see who's joining. Hi, Abby.
Hi. Salam.
Hi. እንዴት ነሽ?
ደህና ነኝ እግዚአብሔር ይመስገን። እንዴት ነህ?
እግዚአብሔር ይመስገን። Let me see if I can pin this. And Zion is using it. A Gursha of Culture? Okay.
In A Gursha of Culture, she's using her personal account.
She's using the personal account or the Gursha?
Her personal account.
Oh, Gursha Saralatim. Okay. Let me invite her.
Hello.
Hi.
I'm good. How are you?
Ready? እንዴት ነሽ?
ዛሬ በአማርኛ ብቻ ነው መሰለኝ ፈቀድ።
በአማርኛ ብቻ እነሱም ቻሌንጅ ነው ከነሱም ደግሞ ትታወቂያቸውና አማርኛ technically their second language ስለዚህ mixed እያደረግን የምንገባበት encourage የምናደርጋቸው ነውና we just waiting for one more guest እንዴት የታለች እስኪ ላስገባት መጀመሪያ ጊዜ ነው ላይቭ የሚሄዱትና በዚሁም ደግሞ እንዲማሩ encourage እንዲሆኑ እናደርጋቸዋለን ማለት ነው። Let me see Zion, I'm sending you the request. You have to accept it. ሰላም ፀሐይ, I see so many families እዚህ እንዴት ናችሁ? እነዚህ ልጆች በማበረታታት ባለንበት ሁኔታ ሼር በማድረግ ፔጃቸውን ፎሎ በማድረግ ኢንካሬጅ እንድናደርጋቸው ነው ዛሬ ያለነውና ከነሱ መማር እንችልበት ነው ዛሬ እንግዲህ የተገናኘ ነው ማለት ነው። አንዷ ቴክስት ያረክሻት ነው Zion is unable to join ይላል። Zion ሪኩዌስቱ መልሽ ይላክልሽና you have to say accept ማለት አለብሽ። Let me try one more time. ከዛ Zion join እስከምታደርግ ready የት ነው ያለሽው? Tell us a little bit what's coming አንቺንም ደግሞ ፕሮግራም እየሰማን እንድንቆይ።
Well, hey, I know lately ከልጅ ሚካኤል ጋር we're doing a tour now. We're in Vegas right now. እንደውም በዚህ አጋጣሚ ያው ቬጋስ የምትኖሩ ሰዎች ካላችሁ we have an event tonight. Come support your hip hop artist or Ethiopian artist. It's nice. It's been going good so far. And we're going to be in DC for the soccer tournament to July 7th. We're expecting a lot of people. We're expecting a big event there too. And everyone is invited. You guys will welcome to come. That's what's happening with me.
That's right. Speaking of July 6th, demo, we're going to tell them because we're going to post that.
Yes.
July 6th, we're going to be doing an amazing first time program. Mindset Live, culture, mental health, and entertainment ይኖራል። ረዲም ትኖራለች። ተለያዩ ማህሌትም she's following right there. Hela's beauty, መዝናኛ. So there will be amazing view request go live with Zion. Okay, I think finally she got it. I think. Let me see. And now July 6th, and mark it down. It's going to be in DC.
Yes.
We'll tell you more. Hey.
Hi.
Skip some. I think it. Have it like a. There you go. Good to have you. እንኳን ደህና መጣችሁ። አይ ነው ለመጀመሪያ ጊዜ ነው የምትገቡት። ስለዚህ አብረን ሬዲንም ትተዋወቃላችሁ። ሌሎቹንም እዚህ ያሉትንም የምትሰሩትን ስራ ከተነጋገርን በኋላ እንዴት አድርገው ፎሎ እንደሚያደርጓችሁ እንዴት ሰፖርት እንደሚያደርጓችሁና እኔ I'm very proud ለምትሰሩት ስራ። ስለዚህ ወደ እናንተ ከመምጣት በፊት ሬዲ ራስሽን ትንሽ አስተዋውቂና ሬዲ ማለት ብዙ ጊዜ አብረን ፕሮግራም የምንሰራ ኮሆስት ነች። እሷንም ፎሎ በማድረግ እሷም ለምትረዳችሁ ነገር ደግሞ በዚሁ እንወያያለን ማለት ነው። ሬዲ ወደ አንቺ ልምጣ።
ሰላም እንዴት ናችሁ? ሬዲ ትባላለሁ። ሶሻል ሚዲያ ኢንፍሉዌንሰር፣ ሞዴል፣ ዳንሰር፣ student. That's what I am. And yeah, ከዮፍታሄ ጋር ብዙ ሾዎችን ሰርተናል። ከሆስት ሆኜ ነገር ተምሬያለሁ። every event ራሱ የሆነ ለየት ያለ ነገር አለው። ዛሬም የተለየ ነገር እና በተለይ ደግሞ በእናንተ እድሜ ባለው ነገር ምን እየተሰራ እንደሆነ የእናንተንም ስራ አፕሪሺየት ለማድረግ እንዲሁም ሰፖርት ለማድረግ ነው ዛሬም የተገኘ ነውና I'm so happy to be a part of this and you guys are very good. Keep doing what you're doing and I'm ready and happy to learn a lot from you guys.
Thank you. ለተመልካቾች ማሳወቅ እንፈልገው በዚህ እድሜያቸው አማርኛም እንግሊዘኛም እየደበላለቁ ስለሆነ የሚያወሩት አብረን እንድንጫወት ነርቨስነታቸውንም አውቃችሁ ልጅነታቸውን አውቃችሁ ከኛ ጋር አብራችሁ እንድትቆዩ don't forget to follow their page እና ብዙ የምንማረውና የዚህ እድሜ ላይ በመናቀው ሁኔታ አብዛኛዎቹ ልጆች ያሉበትን ቦታ እናውቃለንና እነሱ ደግሞ ይሄንን እናድርግ ብለው ስለመጡ ልቤንም ስለነካኝ የነሱን ስራ ሞር ሃይላይት ለማድረግ ነው የመጣሁት። አቢሲኒያ ካንቺ ልጀምርና የት እንዳለሽ ስምሽን እድሜሽን ራስሽን አስተዋውቂን ማለት ነው። ከዛ ዚሆን ወደ አንቺ እመጣለሁ።
እሺ ሰላም እንዴት ናችሁ? ናስትልኝ ስሜ አቢሲኒያ ነው። በእንግሊዘኛ አቢ እባላለሁ። ፊልድ አካባቢ ነኝ እና 16 ዓመት ነኝ እና 10ኛ ክፍል ነኝ ግን በሚቀጥለው 11ኛ ክፍል ሆናለሁ እና I guess things I like to do I like to cook, you know, ምግብ መስራት ከዘመዶችን ጋር መኖር I like to run, just anything that seems like I do and I'm very happy to be on the show today with Brady's Yoftahe Zion, but I'm no አመሰግናለሁ and yeah, I'll hand it off to Zion.
Good. Zion.
Yeah, she has a food blog too that you guys should check out. It's really amazing. Zion እባላለሁ እና sorry. አንደኛ 11 ክፍል ነኝ እና ወደ የሚቀጥለው ዓመት ወደ 12 ክፍል እገባለሁ። I like to read and write poetry. And I read the BSU in my school. Yeah, and I'm really excited to be joining you on the show today. Thank you for having us.
Thank you. We are so happy to have you. Like I told you earlier, Daurano, be free, mix English, Amharic, whatever you want to feel comfortable to help you express yourself. Okay? እና ማንነታችሁ ዚመታችሁ መናገሩ ነው። ራሳችሁን ማስተዋወቅ ነው። ስለዚህ ሁሉንም አድርገን አብረን መንቀሳቀስ የምንችል ስለሆነ ብዙ ሰዎች አሉ እዚህ ያሉ ፀሐይ ሁሉም ፋሚሊዎች በሙሉ ማህሌትን ደግሞ I want to say thank you. She's the backbone of the Yoftahe Show. ከኋላ ሆና she's a moderator. ሁሉን ነገር የምታስተካክል ነችና ሄሉም ደግሞ በኋላ ጆይን ታደርገናለች ማለት ነው። ሬዲ ወደ አንቺ ልምጣና መጀመሪያውን ጥያቄ ልጠይቃችሁ የፈለኩት what is a Gursha culture ለሚለው maybe እሱ ልጠይቅና ከዛ አንቺ ሌላውን ጥያቄ ትጀምራለሽ። አቢሲኒያ ካንቺ ልጀምር። አቢ ልበልሽ ወይስ አቢሲኒያ እያልን እንሂድ?
Either one.
What do you prefer?
You
choose. Abi. Okay. Abi. A Gursha culture ምንድን ነው?
So A Gursha of Culture. So I guess we should start with why we created it rather before we So obviously but TikTok live like a lot of social media Ethiopia but ጦርነት ጊዜ much and you know but TikTok live media ላይ ብዙ ነገሮች አያለው and I see a lot of hateful things about my country እና ለኔ በጣም ነው ያሳዝናል because it just hurts me to see how our sense of pride and I guess unity has been I don't know how to say I guess in distress and you know አንድ አይነት solution የለም like obviously you can't as an individual you can't solve the problems that's going on with our country again I as personally for me I was thinking you know what can I do to solve this you know ምን እናደርግ so I guess with me and my friend Zion we came up with a Gursha of Culture. We wanted to promote dates like አንድነት ማሳደግ እንዴት ማድረግ እንችላለን and we thought what I guess made a platform where we can I guess promote unity and just celebrate our diversity rather than our differences as Ethiopians you know at the end of the day we are all Ethiopians we are all Abasha and to celebrate that is what's most important so through the celebration of our language and our culture but when we do that I think that's how we can start to slowly promote unity and when the next generation comes there will be less fighting.
Thank you. I like that. Just with that, I could go home with it. ምክንያቱም everything that we are happening right now, the reason I wanted to do this ይሄንንም እንደናንተ አይነት ልጆች ናቸው የኔክስት ጀነሬሽንን ማስተካከል የሚችለውና አንዳንዴ እኔ በኔ ዕድሜ ያሉትም ከላይ ያሉትም so many things we're doing wrong የእናንተን አምጥቶ ይሄንን ልባችሁን ለሰው ማካፈል ስትፈልጉ ዳይቨርሲቲውን ማንነታችሁን ማስተዋወቅ ስትፈልጉ እኛም ደግሞ ባለንበት ቦታ እናንተን ሰፖርት ማድረግ ያስፈልገናል ስለዚህ በጥሩ ሁኔታ ነው ዲስክራይብ ያደረግሽው አቢ ዚዮን ወደ አንቺ ልምጣና አንቺንስ ጉርሻ ካልቸር ምንድነው የሚለውን ባንቺ ደግሞ አፍ እንስማው
A Gursha of Culture, like Abby described, means it's uniting. We believe that we as the now generation can bring everyone together, and there's no age that can kind of define when you're supposed to start making a change. You can make a change whenever you want. So me and Abby took that into our own hands and decided to found a Gursha of Culture so that our peers know that we're here for each other and we want to see a difference and we're going to make the difference. So yeah, a Gursha of Culture means uniting together. It means empowerment. It means showing that the media coverage for how the word Habesha Habesha people are seen is more than the negative attributes, that we are more than everything people say that we are and we can become whatever we want to be. So we're becoming our future. So that's what Gursha of Culture means.
Thank you, Zion. You remember when you told me you are the next generation? What did I tell you?
We're the now generation. Yeah,
I'm glad you corrected. You are the now generation. You're the one who's going to lead this. And that, I'm glad you corrected that because I really wanted to believe and understand you are the now generation. You make a big difference in the non-tenatuchu involved. ስለሚሆኑ ማለት ነው ሬዲዮ ዳንቺ ልምጣና ጥያቄ የሚቀጥለውን አንቺ ጠይቂ
ያው ያለ ትንሽ Laura because I'm just gonna stay quiet. Like, starting from the name is amazing. But kanante maldabbaqaw no የእውነት ነው የሚላችሁ በጣም ነው ደስ የሚለው like it explains everything and you guys are very and you can do like a lot way better. Like, I don't remember myself this kind of thing. So you guys are amazing. I love it and the fact that you guys are girls and you know who we run it. We run the world. So I'm happy. Keep doing what you're doing. I'm here to support you I can. Also, my question would be: so, what are you guys trying to teach, or what are you guys doing? Name or with this thing? That's the question I have.
Abi ጀምሪና ከዛ ዚዮን ትጨምሪያለሽ እሱ ላይ
I would say there's one that our goal is to allow our students to answer by the time or that by their end of being learning with a Gursha of Culture is what does ኢትዮጵያዊነት mean to you? ኢትዮጵያዊነት ምን ማለት ነው? And I guess that question means a lot of different things to a lot of people, but without knowing your culture, you can't really explain it. So I guess we want to, I guess, cultivate our culture, ባህላችን, in a way that is holistic and engaging, so that by the end of our course, our students can sit there and say, you know, this is what being Ethiopian, what Ethiopianness means to me. And just being able to go forward and using the same lessons that we taught them and applying to everyday life and sharing those with others. And that's the point of A Gursha of Culture.
Zion, ምን መጨመር ትፈልጊያለሽ?
What is it?
Okay, one of the points of Gursha of Culture is to empower. Like, I feel like I keep on hitting that point because it's such a main part of what we're doing and why we are doing it. We're trying to empower and show people the representation of our culture, that media isn't really portraying the beautiful parts of it. And our goal by the end of this is to have kids kind of come out learning something. Not only that, but to have a sense of, yeah, I'm Habesha, I'm Ethiopian, and I love that. You know, that's kind of our goal, to have people being proud of where they are, because we should be really proud of where we're from.
I love that.
So
Abby?
just to ask,
Yeah, sure.
so, like, is it a website, an app? Like, I know, like, you know, we all Ethiopians have, like, oh, I got this, you know, I'm proud Ethiopian, but like, is it like, what is it? Like, you know, the app hono? What are you? What's in it? Like, more detailed see how we understand Lamarag and not trying to get, like, follow you guys, it would be much easier. ለምሳሌ እኔ አሁን like to start like a dance lesson, like Italy you tribe dance classes ማለት ነው. I'm trying to give that. So like literally that's like Gursha culture. That's one of our culture in a way, like dance is the culture, you know. So Yenante, I can see it, it's very broad, but so my question is like, is it a website, an app, or what is it? Like, so people can be like, oh, this is this and I can get this from this, you know, more specifics. It'd be much easier for people to understand it.
Yes, we have a website. The website is agurshaofculture.com if you want to check it out. And we also have a Google Classroom in which you can find through the website. So if somebody, Abby, if you can put the website like link or number or whatever inside of the chat, that'd be cool. Yeah, so through the Gursha of Culture, we're going to be teaching people about Amharic and about culture, obviously. From trying to, like, when you give someone a Gursha, you do it because you love them. You do it to show, like, their honor, to show your love for them. So we're kind of giving our generation of Habesha people kind of like, here's the Gursha. Like, we love you. We're here for you. We're there for you. We want you to, like, feel full. And so, yeah, that's where the name came from. We're going to be teaching about Amharics.
I really love, you know, when you love someone, you give Gursha, and the Gursha that you guys get trying to give is like the culture. It's so amazing, and I can see where this goes. Like, I love it.
Thank you. Yeah, so we're gonna be teaching Amharic, and we're like the basics of Amharic starting. And as the class progresses, we're going to be teaching more advanced Amharic. Yeah, that's basically what we're going to be doing. And we have 2 levels of classes. We have Amharic 1 and Amharic 2. Amharic 1 being for the elementary school kids, and Amharic 2 being for the middle school kids, and potentially high school kids if they're willing to join. But right now our demographic is mostly focused on elementary and middle school.
Thank you. Some people are already asking, where can I find you guys if I want to show that to my kids? Pin አድርጌዋለሁ. A Gursha of Culture. Facebook ላይ አሉ. They have their website, and they're also on Instagram. If you can follow them, DM me for more information. I can also get you in touch with them. ስለዚህ don't forget to follow them for everything they are doing. And thank you for everybody here supporting them, because this is what we are looking for. አቢ ወደ አንቺ ልምጣና ሁለታችሁም ዚሆኑ ትመልሳላችሁ። you thought about it, and then we have to do this ብላችሁ ስትሉ how did you decide? How did you come together? And this is the way to go. እንዴት ነው የመረጣችሁት ይሄንን ፕላትፎርም ለመስራት ማለት ነው? ምን አነሳሳችሁ?
I would say so. Our idea really started about a year ago. About this time, I think August. Around August or in July, I started to. Well, before I hadn't really been as engaged with my culture as I wish I had been. I guess being Ethiopian was kind of a side piece for me, and I didn't really like engage with culture as much as I do now. Good, I guess like one day. I downloaded Facebook. It was just a spontaneous move, and I started engaging with my cousins in Ethiopia, and I learned a lot from them about being Ethiopian. I'm very, very interested in my culture, and I wanted to become closer to them. So I learned more about, my culture, specifically through music. I started listening a lot. I guess some of you guys know Tamrat Dasta. He's now become part of all time, and through that, it was the seedling that sprouted my tree of my love for Ethiopian being, and I would never want to trade. Because one day in August, I came to Zion and I was like, Zion, do you want to? I know that you love being Ethiopian as much as I do. How about we share that same passion with the world? And that's really how A Gursha of Culture sprouted from there.
That's good. Zion, you want to add?
Yeah. My want to create this has kind of stemmed from my mom and my grandma teaching me everything about Amharic culture or Ethiopian culture that I know of. I started when I was young, and I was pretending to do bunna ceremony, and I would have fun with that. Or when I would watch my mom make misirwat, and I'd just keep my eyes on her and try to learn as much as I can. I've always had interest in it. I would try to listen in on my parents' conversations just to like learn Amharic. Really, just I learned through wanting to know what they were saying, So that's where I've always had it in me. I've always had love. I've always been proud. When me and Abby have casually always kind of been talking about the want of having a tighter knit community of Habesha people and trying to know, wishing that we knew more Habesha people, wishing that we can bring everyone together, and kind of not really thinking that we were the solution or that we could ever be part of the solution. So one day, me and Abby just kind of thought, why don't we just see where this goes, try it out. And slowly, as the project progressed, we realized that we realized, not through just the project, but with other factors like personal factors or school factors, that we are and can be the change that we want to see. And so through that, we kind of just learned that we can do this. We can be a part of the solution. We can figure our way out to do this. And it's been great so far. It got us here, so I'm really glad we kept going.
I love what you just said. Be the change you want to be. You want to see. So it starts with you, each of you, and then you are showing us. ከፕሮግራሙን ከሰማችሁ ከእናንተን ካናገርኳችሁ, when you reached out to me, can we do this ስትሉ, I've been very, very, very happy from the moment I found out about you guys. እና ብዙ የምትሰሩት ስራ ስላለ. Ready? You want to ask or you want me to continue?
I'm so sorry, guys. I might have to leave.
Yeah.
But I'm so happy that I met you guys. Keep doing what you're doing. I'm here. I really want to support you. I love the idea. I love the concept. I love the fact you're only 16 and come up with a great idea. At this point, especially at this point, that's what we need. All Ethiopia needs this. Not the team, not the. Everyone needs this. Like, we need to come together with what we have, with the culture we have. So I'm always here. Find me. You can talk to Yoftahe to give you my contacts. I'm ready to help you guys. Keep doing. I don't have any questions, to be honest. I'm amazed. I'm surprised. Thank you.
Thank you, Ready. ከመውጣትሽ በፊት, just answer. Some people are asking what time is the show starts. So tell them about that, and then we'll let you go.
Yeah, so for my Vegas people, the show starts around 11. or 9. To be honest, 9. The door will be open at 9. Come, let's have fun, have a great time. That's what we do, Ethiopians. You know, we always stand together. It doesn't matter the reason, concert or show, you know, food or anything. We eat love. Thank you for having me. We'll see you in DC.
Thank you. See you July 6th, Karaditska. We have so many amazing programs. July
Yes.
6th, mark it down for everybody who's in DC. DC ያላችሁ በሙሉ July 6th, Silver Spring, 10 to 4. Okay.
Yes.
Thank you, Reddy. Have fun.
Keep it up, okay?
Thank you so much.
Of course. Thank you, Yoftahe. I'll see you soon.
Sam, have fun.
All right.
Let me see. Zion can join us. I think she had left. Let me accept her. Let me see. Halo is there. እስከዛ ዚዮን እስከምትመጣ አው ዚዮን አቃታት መሰለኝ። ሃይ ሄሉዬ።
ሃይ ዮፍታሄ።
እንዴት ነሽ?
ሰላም።
ዚዮንን እስከማስገባት ድረስ ለማያውቅሽ ሰው ድንገት who you are, if you can describe, and then we will continue.
Okay. Hi everybody. Hi everyone. My name is Helen. I'm the founder of Hela's Beauty. Software engineer by profession and training, but I'm also an entrepreneur, a businesswoman who loves to solve problems. And I'm currently, my biggest project is Hela's Beauty. It's the first Ethiopian heritage makeup line that is based in the US and as well as in Ethiopia. We also have some presence in other African countries, and we've been growing very exponentially in the past couple of years. So our mission is to empower women to become the force of change in Africa. A little about myself, and I'm a co-host with Yoftahe on the Yoftahe Show.
There you go. ሰላም ሄሉዬ። give them እንትንም ደግሞ መጀመሪያ ጊዜያቸው ስለሆነ ጆይን ያደረጉት አንዳንድ ኢንስታግራም እና አጠቃቀሙን በደንብ አላወቁበትም። በገቡ ቁጥር let me try to accept them again. I think drop down አድርገዋል። እስከዛ actually while they are joining us, can you talk about the July 6th event?
July 6 ኢቨንታችን ብዙ አማርኛ ነው I guess ኦዲየንሳችን
Yeah.
ያለው on July 6 ላይ የኢትዮጵያን እግር ኳስ ቱርናመንት ምክንያት በማድረግ July 6 ላይ ዲሲ ኢቨንት አለን። ይሄ ኢቨንት የሚካሄደው ከጠዋቱ 10 ሰዓት እስከ 4 PM ነው። ኢቨንቱ ላይ የተለያዩ ቬንደሮች ይኖራሉ። ከሁሉም በላይ ደግሞ በጣም ትልልቅ ገስቶች ይኖሩናል። በጣም ቶፕ ላይክ ወሳኝ የሆኑ ቶፒኮች ላይ እንትኖች ኢንተርቪዎች ይኖሩናል፣ ዲስከሽን ይኖሩናል on mental health, on health ደግሞ cancer, and also motivational speakers ይኖሩናል፣ የማይንድሴት ሴሽን ይኖረናል። the Yoftahe Show person is going to be there. Obviously, there will be more great people that you're gonna meet there. ትልልቅ ሰዎችን ኢንቫይት እያደረግን ነው። So it's gonna be like an amazing session where ምንማማርበት ኔትወርክ ምናደርግበት እንዲሁም ደግሞ ለሌሎች ቢዝነሶች ምናውቅበት ፕሮግራም ነው አይደል የሚሆነው?
Exactly.
Like it's gonna be one of its kind. I'm so excited for.
I know it's gonna be different. ከሌላውም ቦታም የምናደርገው ነው። በየአመቱ ደግሞ የምንደጋግመው ከፎር ኮንፈረንስ ስለሚኖር በየአመቱ ከሱ አንደኛው ነውና July 6 DC ካላችሁ don't forget to join us. Silver Spring, Maryland, 333, 10 AM to 4 PM ነው። ቲኬቱም የሚሸጠው አለ። ጌስቶቹም የተለያዩትን ደግሞ join ማድረግ ትችላላችሁ። እና ዚዮን እና አቢ for whatever reason they're having difficulty joining የመጀመሪያቸው ጊዜ ስለሆነ we need to hear it. Let me see.
ሪኩዌስት እየላካቸው ነው።
ሪኩዌስት ልኬላቸው ልክ አክሰፕት ከማድረግ እንትን ይሉታል ሲነኩት just it's not letting them join. Okay, Abby's finally here.
Hey, welcome back.
Hi.
I think Zion is having a hard time
Yeah,
joining the mic.
I'm trying to connect with her. Hold on.
Okay. Zion, just send a request again. I think A Gursha Culture Rasu Apu Antunu Kalash, she can join from your personal account, Zion. Zion እስከምትመጣ ወደ አንቺ እንምጣና አቢ ሰውም እየገባው እንዲሄድ የፕሮግራሙን ፕላትፎርም ምን ይመስላል? ምንድነው ያዘጋጃችሁት? እንዴት ነው የምታስተምሩት የሚለውን እሱ ላይ ንገሪኝ።
So our platform is primarily on Google Classroom and the Facebook Live. We have account on then. Again, mostly it's on Google Classroom. So if you follow or like our page on Facebook, it's just A Gursha of Culture. We have a link to our Google sites, which shows how you can join our Google Classroom. We have Google Form where you can enroll into our classes. And then on the Google Classroom, we most likely, because of Zoom, I think they have a limit now, we are most likely going to use Google Meets to meet with students. And what we are planning on is doing 2 45-minute sessions per week, 1 or 2 45-minute sessions per week, where basically we would do some work with language, some work with culture, and then being able to mesh both together. And obviously we all know that people's schedules get intertwined and not everyone can make it. So we will have remote options for people who want to do independent work, but they still don't want to miss the opportunity to start, I guess, meeting with us and learning.
Thank you. ሄሉዬ የምጠይቂው ጥያቄ አለሽ? ዚዮን እስካሁን እያቃታት ነው። እስከዛ አንቺ ጠይቂያት እስኪ ዚዮን እንደገና let me help her.
Yeah, first of all, Abby and Zion, I'm so proud of you. Very, very proud. What you girls are doing is amazing. You are setting a great role for the younger generation. And then to be proud of your culture and promote it, and then, share others is one of the amazing things that you do. And I'm so proud of you girls. The question is, so you say you have classes, you're teaching Amharic, I believe, right now. Have instructor? Who is the instructor? Are you teaching it yourself, or do you have on your?
So right now, since we're still getting into it, it's just me and Zion. But we're hoping that once we get things going, we can have more people join us. But as of right now, it's just me and Zion. As for classes and structure, our hope is to teach people Amharic, but in a way where it's not just like plain just learning Amharic, because obviously there are so many other resources you could go to. I'm not the best Amharic speaker, like ደንበኛ አማርኛ ተናጋሪ አይደለም. Again, I try, and I think the passion is there, and I think that's what matters. And I think the thing that sets us apart between other Ethiopian Amharic classes and our own is that we're not just focusing on learning Amharic, but rather celebrating our culture and creating a community where we can all just be together and just celebrate being Ethiopian, which is not what a lot of other platforms do. And I think the other thing that sets us apart is the fact that we are so young. We can connect more with children and make it more enjoyable, because I know there's people who are forced by their parents to go to these types of classes, which obviously when you don't have the passion, if you don't have the want and desire to learn it, you're not going to learn it. It's impossible to learn a language without wanting to. So we want to make language acquisition and learning an enjoyable experience, especially one that will tie you closer to your own culture.
That's awesome. That's really great. I love it. And I can give tips on how to expand it too. Like during COVID, I have a 10-year-old daughter. She's very passionate and she give ideas. So we had this plan where we want to create a platform where people, anyone from any walk of life, like for example, we have aunties staying at home. They can tell stories, right? So if you have, let's say, maybe you can include on your platform, maybe a way allow other people to tell stories. Right, you can invite grandmothers, and then have a group of kids come in, listen to stories, ask questions about back home, about our culture, and those kids who don't have access to family like that, extended families, they can have the access to your platform. So basically, that way you're also passing that experience through your platform. Yeah, and I see a lot of potential with what you're doing right now. I can scale it and then you can expand the platform to a more scalable platform where will be able to have more people enroll, and even instructors can upload courses, and they can there will be a lot of things that you can add to it. So if you are interested and if you're interested to talk about hardware technology, I'm a techie background, so I can with that. So if you have any plans to go that route, feel free to reach out to me. I will have Yoftahe send you practice too. So, but I see a lot of people. I love the way you guys are doing it, but I know it can be something that you can scale up and so that way you can people, yeah.
Definitely. Thank you for that, Helu. Zion, I think, is having a hard time. Is she's not able to join or not? We just wanted to make sure.
Yeah, I'm trying to get her to use a different device.
Yeah, I think
but
that's what
she's
the
having a
problem.
very hard time.
That's okay. When she comes in, Zion, just send the request, and then we will have you join us. Let me see if I have like some requests, and then we can continue. አሁን ሄሉ እንደጀመረችው ላይ አንድ ነገር ሲጀመር ማደጉንም ስለምንፈልግ where do you see yourself in 5 years from now?
So 5 years from now, wow, that's a long time. I could say a lot of things on this. I could talk about, I guess, our.
Salam Sahai, I'll come to you.
Sorry, it's very late here. That's like 3 o'clock in the morning. So I'll just...
just wanted you to say hello and the Abi Taurana. Then we'll introduce you quickly. Go ahead. 1 second. Sorry.
So I think.
No, go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
All right, it's okay. I think 5 years from now, I see ourselves. I would like, or I would, I hope, God willingly, that our platform had grown even past the span of Facebook, and we have a good Instagram and Facebook and TikTok following. But most of all, I hope that the impact across the nation of diaspora Ethiopians as possible, and even probably networking to other countries where there are diaspora Ethiopians as well, such as the United Kingdom, the Masari. And I hope that people are more willing to, I guess, embrace their culture. That is what I hope the most of all, is that people walk away from using our services, using A Gursha of Culture, and they just feel like, wow, I feel so much more confident in being Ethiopian. I feel so much more eager to, I don't know, do a skasta at a wedding, or, sing my favorite Ethiopian song in the car, those type of things. Just, they might be small, they might be minute, but they make all the more difference. And just, cultivating again that Abasha platform where we are all just united, we're one, we're like, we are able to promote unity. That's where I want to see us in 5 years.
Thank you. Sahai, it's an honor to have you here. እንኳን ደህና መጣሽ። አይ ነው በጣም ሌት ነው ላንቺ፣ ግን ትንሽ ቃል እንድትናገሪና ብዙ ሰው የምትረጂም እንደዚህ አይነት ነገርም ደግሞ ሰፖርት የምታደርጊ ስለሆነ እኔንም በጣም ሰፖርት እያደረግሽ ስለሆነ በጣም አመሰግንሻለሁ። ለነዚህ ልጆች ለማያውቅሽ ሰው ብዙ የለም፣ ግን ትንሽ ከገባሽ አይቀር ስለ ራስሽ ትንሽ ንገሪና ለነዚህ ልጆች ምን መልእክት አለሽ እንድል ብዬ ነው። መጀመሪያ ስለ ራስሽ ትንሽ ንገሪን።
Okay, ስሜ ፀሐይ እባላለሁ። I run a social media ፀሐይ's kitchen የሚባል food industry ላይ ነው ያለሁት. I'm a professional chef, and As you see me guys on social media, I cook a lot Ethiopian food, which is like I learned from my family, my mom, and I try to hold on to that because at the end of the day, you know, የምንኖረው ከሀገራችን ውጭ ነው ብዬ ነው ማስበው እና to keep that culture ባህላችንን ምናምን እኔ አሁን I left back home when I was in a young age ግን I still remember like when my mom was cooking ምናምን እና I'm so excited to see the kids actually to do that. Especially, you know, when back home in because at this age we didn't have social media, we didn't have networking, and now to have that platform, it's very good. And now you guys should go ahead and do that. And I will have an open door for you guys. If there is anything that I can help you guys, I'll be really, really happy to do this. And I look forward for your success. እኔ ባንቺ እድሜ ያለሁ ማላረገውን ነገር ነው የምታረጊው ያለሽውና አሁን you should be really really proud. And one thing I will give you advice, am I gonna be a lot of no, don't ever never give up. እኔ like when I'm this journey ሲመጣ a lot of door has been shut down. A lot of time I have get a no, but I have never ever quit because I knew what I was going. Not to lose the sight, your direction. There will be always distraction on your way. Again, not to forget where you're going. Minimum struggle and binorum. At the end of the day, you'll see the level of your fruits. And not keep up the good work. You're the future. And I hope you'll do a great job. And we're here to support you guys.
Thank
Thank you so
for that.
much.
Thank you.
That's እና እንዳልኳችሁ ሰፖርቱ ለላብ በእድሜያችሁ ያላችሁን ነገር የምታደርጉትን ይሄ ኮሚኒቲ መጥቶ አብሮ እናንተን አቅፎ በምትሰሩ ስራ ደግሞ ሁላችንም ሰፖርት እያደረግናችሁ እንቆያለን ማለት ነው። እንደገና ለሚከታተል ሰው የጉርሻ ካልቸር የሚለውን ፔጅ በመከታተል የፌስቡክ ፔጃቸውን በመከታተል ዌብሳይታቸውን ቪዚት በማድረግ እነዚህ ልጆች ላይ ያላችሁ ህጻናት ልጆች ያላችሁ ቤተሰቦች ጆይን አድርገው ካልቸራቸውን ማንነታቸውን ከነዚህ ልጆች ጋር አብረው ጊዜ ቢያሳልፉ እነሱንም ሰፖርት እያደረግን እኛም ደግሞ ካልቸሩ እያደገ ቤተሰብ መመስረት እንችላለን ማለት ነው። What is your message, Abby? Why should they come የሚለውን ለቤተሰቦችም ለሁሉም መነጋገር በምትሰሩት ላይ ፓስ ማድረግ ብዙውን አውርተሻልና as a message ለሁሉም why should they join A Gursha Culture የሚለውን ካንቺ እንስማው።
Okay. I would say, you know, have been on this live for about 40 minutes now, and I can say that the one thing that I would like to take away from all of these 40 minutes so far is that there is nothing better that you can do for yourself than to be in tune with your own kind and where you came from. That is the best thing that you can do for yourself, for your kids, for your grandchildren, your great-grandchildren, is to always keep in tune with yourself. I've met many people in life, and I think the one thing commonality that I hear a lot of people, especially people who are immigrants or second-generation immigrants, even third-generation immigrants, is that they wish they were more in tune with their culture. They wish that they, you know, went to those parties, they did this, they did that. You know, you don't want to live a life of regrets, and I think the one thing that you do not want to be regretful of is not celebrating your culture when you should have had. And you can always start early, and starting early is the best, because then when you get older you will be even more I guess knowledgeable. You know, even me, I moved with my parents in the United States when I was only 2 months old, so I don't even consider myself an immigrant, but yeah, I've already been able to learn so much about my culture despite those, I guess, roadblocks. And it becomes more tricky as, you know, the generations pass by. But when you're still able to hold on to that, you're able to keep that kind of commonality with yourself and your children to the next generation, the next generation, the next generation. It's just a love that is very unique, and it doesn't come very often in many forms. So I think joining platforms such as A Gursha of Culture allows you to have that sort of pride. You know, it allows you to have a sense of comfort, a sense of respect for yourself, a sense of pride for yourself in this country where, you know, a lot of the times we may not feel appreciated as immigrants, as diaspora people, etc. So I think it's just very important that, you know, ለባህላችን ማሳደግ እና just to promote ourselves, our own unity, and just again like ለአንድነት ማሳደግ.
ቴንክ ዩ ፀሐይ ወደ አንቺ ልምጣና ለእሷ ጥያቄ ካለሽ አንቺ ጥያቄውን ልስጥሽ
አዎ ቅድም ሰምቼሽ ነበር like I heard you talking about ስለ ምግብ ምናምን you're into food cook ታረጊያለሽ ምናምን ነገር so is there any if there's anything that I can help you come to my page and like I'm going to start follow you and I will support you and then another thing አሁን ስትናገር የሰማሁሽ አንድ ነገር ለመማር it's never too late you can always learn always and I always say when I leave my house, if I cannot learn 2 things, I want to learn 1 new things every day. And I have that mentality, like you can be 80 years old and you can learn something, even about your culture, anything that you have not learned. And I always be open-minded, different culture, anything that is in your face. And keep up the good work. I'm really, really proud to see you guys out there and doing your thing. And another thing that leverage to the new generation, there's technology. Everything is on your hand. And then you don't even have to reach out to people. You can do your own research. There is so much research out there for us to be able to learn. And that's one of my things. And I always say research. The more you research, the more you can learn. And now the more, don't be afraid to ask. It's always another more. No, but to buy, you can go to the next person. You can go to the next person. The most important thing is what you started, not to quit. Don't be a quitter. We'll support you, and I'm really, really proud of you. Thank you, Yoftahe.
Thank you. That's an amazing advice. You're going to hear it from all of us. You're going to hear, as you get older, you're going to hear a lot of no's, but success is a pile of those no's. If you're afraid of the no's, you will never succeed. So the more no's you hear, that means you're doing something, and you keep trying, and then you move on, and then you'll be able to reach what you need to reach. ሄሉዬ ላንቺ ልምጣ ጥያቄ ካለሽ ለአቢሲኒያ
So my question for you is how do you promote your work? How do you try to reach people? How can people find out about you? Or do you also what are like I know you guys you lately social media but how actively do you promote work like that people can know?
So far, we have Facebook page. It's just A Gursha of Culture. We also have our Instagram page. It's pinned on this live, and we've been trying to promote. We have gone to church events. We have gone to just Ethiopian events where we know that a lot of Al Gursha people are going to be there. If you have gone to Worcester Kidana Marat church, you might have seen us. We passed around flyers trying to get people involved, but mostly we've just been trying as many avenues as we can, and we were unsuccessful, if I'm being honest, because it's very difficult when a lot of people, they don't know you, they don't really trust your work, and they don't trust if you're good or not. So I guess I'm very, very grateful for this opportunity to be on the Yoftahe Show, because now I'm able to, I guess, verbally communicate my ideas, which I think is easier to convince people why they should trust us and why they should come to us to learn more about Ethiopia and Amharic. So I would say right now mostly we're promoting on Facebook. ግን በሚቀጥለው like ከአሁን በኋላ we want to try to use Instagram and other platforms such as Instagram to promote to the now generation, to kids our age, and to the youth.
Yes, I see someone is saying that someone should give a place for them to promote their work. So we have a booth at the soccer tournament. Do you have any plans to attend, or do you have any plans to attend there, Abby?
I know Zion won't be, but I will be at ESFNA this year from July 7th to closing day. I think it's July 10th or 9th. So yes, I will be there.
Yeah, so if you need to put your flyers on on my table, feel free to contact me. So it's free to put flyers. So yeah, that's
እኔም ሌላ suggestion አለኝ. I have one more suggestion. ደግሞ what else you can do, you can tag people, like you can tag me. I will share it on my page. You can tag big accounts. I'll share which account you can share it with. And I mean, this thing, it can be bigger. and it's just a matter of like constancy ብቻ ነው የሚያስፈልገው።
That's what it is. እኛም አሁን ሄሉም እንዳለችውም ዲሲም ስንሄድ ፍላየሩን እናደርጋለን። እዛ አካባቢ ያለም ደግሞ ጁላይ 6ም ደግሞ ኢቨንት ስላለን እሱ ላይም ደግሞ ፕሮሞት እናደርጋለን። እንዳልኩሽ ደግሞ whenever we are doing live show, feel comfortable. ዛሬ መጀመሪያችሁ ይሁን እንጂ it's not going to be your last. So I'm going to push you guys little by little to bring you out. Today happens to be the first day. And then I love your energy and everything that you have. መጀመሪያ nervous ነበራችሁ ቅድም ሳወራቸው what was going to happen. Again, look how comfortable you are. You're just a pro right now. Okay? So let's see. It's everything. It's just that yes and asking and pushing. And then after that, the next time is going to be feel comfortable. Zari, Zion may have technology problems to get in. Next time she'll be prepared to come in and be able to join እንደዚህ አድርጎ ማለት ነው። These two people are amazing. ፀሐይና ሄሉን ደግሞ መታወቅ ማለት ለእናንተም ደግሞ ለብዙ ነገር የሚያሳድጎች ናቸው። ጽዮን እንዳለችው በፉድም ይሁን በሌላም በማይንድሴትም ልትረዳ ትችላለች። ሄሉ she has የራሷ ቢዩቲ ፋሽን ያላት ቢዝነስ ውመን ነች። እዚህ ብዙ ነገር እናንተን ስታድጉ ብዙ ነገር ሊረዷችሁ የሚችሉ እህቶች ናቸው ማለት ነው። Okay? This is the big of the networking as we talked about. As a message ጥያቄ ልጠይቅሽ አቢ በእናንተ እድሜ ያሉ ልጆች ብዙ ጊዜ call it they are getting involved in something wrong or something else that they should not be involved. እናንተ መታችሁ ይህን culture ስታስተምሩ what is your wish also kids like your age or some of them like younger even to be able to understand where you're from? What message would you have for those kids?
I would say for those kids, like Sahai said, it's never too late to get involved with your culture, ever. You could be, you know, my age 16, you could be 30, you could be 60. It doesn't matter. What matters is your passion, your desire to learn. And I think that's the first thing you have to check yourself is, am I passionate? Do I really want to learn? And then you go from there. And I think the more passion you have, the easier it will be to acquire the language. I'm currently learning Spanish in school. I know a lot of kids my age, you know, they take Spanish classes at school. And the one thing my teacher always tells us is that the only thing that will determine how successful you are in this class is your effort. And I think that can be applied the same to learning Amharic and getting involved with our culture is, do you want it? How badly do you want it? And the more you want it, the more effort you will put in to find those resources and to become fluent. I strongly believe that there are many diaspora Ethiopians out there who may not feel like they are, you know, good at Amharic. They may not feel like they are, you know, good at speaking. But if they put in the effort, they could become fluent in a year. I strongly believe that, you know, even next year, I'm planning on going to Ethiopia. I feel like just even that experience alone, 6 weeks, I'll be much better at Amharic than I am now. Why? It's because I have the passion and I want to learn Amharic. Whereas if it was someone else who just didn't have any care for Amharic, they would go, come back, the same person. So again, I think it has a lot to do with your passion, your effort, and just how badly you want it. And I think just that kind of desire only strikes people at very unique moments. It doesn't come all at once. For me, I was just inspired by my cousins, my own family in Ethiopia. But for other people, I might be, you know, watching like a TV show on EBS, Namasari. Like for me, it was Betoch, Wayne, you know, Ethiopiawi Zafanoch, like listening to those. That might be your taking point. So it depends for everyone, but I think just finding that clicker and that spark will help you to grow your tree of Ethiopian culture.
Thank you. We're coming almost to the end of our show, so I wanted to come to you, Helu, and then it's a hi, and then Abi, I'll give you again to say a few words before we close. Helu, ምን advice አለሽ ለእነዚህ ልጆች ብዬ ወደ አንቺ ልምጣና ፕሮግራማችንን ከመጨረሳችን በፊት ማለት ነው።
Yeah, so I'm inspired, hopeful actually to see you, young generation, you know, trying to connect with their core culture, we are all trying to break it apart and lose it. So it's good to see those kind of uh, Abby and your friend creating that environment for us to come together. So it might seem small, but the intentions are huge, and I'm sure if you keep pushing and if you continue, persistent with it, you're gonna make it, and you're the future. As I said, you're the future. We need it was up to us, you know, our generation basically trying to set a good example for you, but unfortunately that's not what we are doing for us, okay? In terms of loving your country, your culture, your language, we're not doing it. So it's good to see the initiative. So I feel very hopeful and I'm very proud of you and very, very proud of you. Support you way. If you want to scale up, I want you to start thinking about scaling up funding, including more people, you know. So with that respect, if you need any support, let me to me anytime. But so my biggest advice is just keep going. Just be persistent, don't give up. Okay, try to do some work every day. Life can, you know, direct you to different places. You might get busy when you get to college, so you might not find the time, you know. So it just be if you have the commitment and you have a very strong why you started to do this, then you will have you know, the potential, or that you will have the energy and will to go further. Don't take it easy. Okay? Don't take it easily. It's a big responsibility right there. So I wish you success. If you need anything, let me know. I'll be there to help. That's all I have for you.
Thank you ሄሉ በጣም አመሰግናለሁ። ከመሄድሽ በፊት ስለ ጁላይ 6 ንገሪያቸውና then I will go to ፀሐይ.
Yeah, so July 6, like next week is a soccer tournament held in Maryland. So there will be an event on July 6th that will be led by the Yoftahe and other team members, and we will have an amazing session, one of its kind, on a session where we'll be networking, sharing experiences. There will be guests, we'll have vendors, and also some entertainment too. So it's going to be one of its kind session where you will learn, you will add value, you will get to network with different people, you will get to meet some celebrities, people that you've been, you know, you might know online through social media. So you will get to meet Yoftahe himself in person. So I'll be there too. So don't miss it. We'll post about the venue and the time on our pages. So follow us and make sure you book your calendar for that day, for July.
Thank you ሄሉ። ፀሐይ ወደ አንቺ ልምጣ. We follow you. You are an amazing woman. ለብዙ ነገር የምትረጂን እህታችንም ስለሆንሽ በጣም ደስ ብሎኛል እዚህ ስላለሽም። አንቺስ ደግሞ ለእነዚህ ልጆች ምን አድቫይስ ይኖርሻል መዝጊያ የሚሆን?
በጣም አመሰግናለሁ ስለመጣሽ, and keep up the good work. I mean, for your age, you're only 16, and when I was 16, I was not doing what you are doing right now, and that you should be proud of yourself. And another advice I will give you, try to go live on your own. Under some audience, you know, that's how you can break the fear and the cycle, and then that's how you can get people coming in, people to get to know you. ራስሽን ማስተዋወቅ መቻል አለብሽ. And I will support you. As I say, if you need anything, I'm here to support. Keep up the good work, and you should be proud of yourself. And Yoftahe, I'm very thankful to have me here, but I'm አመሰግናለሁ.
በጣም አመሰግናለሁ እኔም እዚህ ስላለሽ. I know there are some upcoming things you're going to share with us.
Yeah, definitely. There's a lot of good things coming up, even for you. I will have her join me. There's a lot of good projects that I'm working on. Once everything is done, we'll come out and talk about it. As I told you, Yoftahe, great job. And let's keep up the good work.
Thank you. I love
Yes.
this. So, Abby, as you heard, a lot of encouragement. All that you just needed to be encouraged. And እንደዚህ አድርጎ ለመምጣት እኔንም ኮንታክት በማድረጋችሁ ሌሎቹንም ደግሞ ማግኘት የሚቻልበትን መንገድ እና always going that extra step and saying, what should we do? This is what I have an idea. you put it together, you got together, and you put something in place, and now you're here to be able to advertise it, to bring more people. So lanchim laliluchum lanyam lahulachinim mezgam mihon. Tell us a little bit more again about A Gursha Culture, where they can find you. Everybody who's here, please don't forget to follow the Yoftahe Show, the Gursha Culture. Hello, hi. So Abi lanchilim tanna, give us your word area. Mezgam mihon kalatuch.
So I know that Zion was having technical difficulties, but I was able to get a hold of her on my phone, so she would like to say some few words first, and then
I can get out if you guys want, so you can have her in.
No, she can't join.
Okay.
That's why
Oh,
she's having difficulty joining. That's why.
So she's on my phone right now. She's gonna say some things.
Sure, thank you.
Very creative.
Hi, sorry, I wasn't able.
Abby, turn her the other way. There you go. Go ahead.
Mickey, go on like.
It's okay. It's okay. Go. There you go. Now she's there.
Hi, sorry, I wasn't able to join back in due to some technical difficulties. It wasn't telling me that there was a live, but my phone's old. Sorry. Thank you so much for having us. I really appreciate it. I really regret not being able to be there for the last part of the live, but I really appreciate it. Thank you so much for having us. And,
Zion, guess what? There will be more. There will be the next time.
Okay,
there will be more. This is not, like I told you guys, this is just the first time. It's not the last. And then there will be more other people that will be also bringing you to their platforms. I've already talked to them. So you'll be coming in and then you'll be ready by that time. So this is a good start and nothing to be nervous about, isn't it? Correct? Zion, nothing.
Yeah,
you were so nervous.
It's not so nerve-wracking. What was that?
Nothing to be nervous about. You told me you were nervous before we start.
Yeah, it's not so nerve-wracking anymore. I'm going a little bit
That's what I wanted to hear. If that's all we accomplished today, we accomplished a lot. Okay? Thank you. Sure.
I'll give you guys assignment. Okay? The assignment will be, I hope next time and you guys go on live on your own and you guys invite us.
Yes.
Okay. Right? Yeah. So that you can break the fear, you know. Same thing for me, Tony. The first time I went live, I was nervous. Again, it's normal, and I need more. It's good to be nervous. It's good to be nervous, and now keep up the good work. We're here to support you.
Thank you, but I'm not alone.
Yeah.
Abby, back to you.
All right. Again, I would just like to say thank you guys so much for joining this live. This opportunity, I want to just say very big thank you to Raditz, Ahai, and of course, Yoftahe for this opportunity to be on this live today. Honestly, like it's really just heartwarming to me and Zion to see where we have come so far, where we have almost 100 people, you know, listening to our story and just really supporting us. So for that, I just say thank you. But I'm just winning for the opportunity, and I just hope from this point on, I have just left you with like a grain of salt to keep with you, and for your children, if you know this is parents who are watching, just to always keep in mind what Ethiopianness means to you. You know, Ethiopianness ማለት ነው እና እንዴት ማድረግ እና እንዴት ማሳደግ እንችላለን as a community, as Abashas, as Ethiopians, and just seriously as just human beings. Just how we can carry a bit of our Ethiopian culture, our Ethiopian side with us all, whether it's, you know, being the most hospitable people in the world and showing people how warm and loving we are, or, you know, doing this or that, whatever it is, just always showing that part of Ethiopia in you, radiating that, and always keeping it with you wherever, whatever walk of life you decide to pursue. So that's all I have for today. Please be sure to follow us at A Gursha of Culture on all platforms, and I hope that you seriously consider joining our team and learning from us.
Thank you, Abby. በጣም ነው የምናመሰግነው። ይህንንም ፕሮግራም ወደዚህ ይዤ ለመምጣት የፈለኩት ሁላችንም ብናውቀው በአሁኑ ሰዓት ላይ በጣም እየተበጣበጥን ባለንበት ሰዓት ላይ ማንን እየጎዳን እንደሆነ እንድናውቀው ነው። እኛ ሰላም ስንሆን እነዚህ ልጆች ዛሬ አቢንና ዚዮንን አይተናል ሞር የአቢ ሞር ዚዮንን ማፍራት የምንችል ሰዎች ነንና እነዚህ ልጆች እየበጠበጥናቸው ነው ለነዚህ ልጆች ምን እያስተላለፍን እየሄድን ነው የሚለውንም እንደዚህ አይነት ልጆች ደግሞ እየሰሩ ሲያመጡ እነሱን በማሳደግ እነሱን ፎሎ በማድረግ ልጆቻችንም ሁሉም ደግሞ አንድ ሆኖ የነገን ኢትዮጵያ የነገን ዓለምን መመስረት የሚችሉበት በፍቅር የተሞላ ጭንቅላታቸውም ተከፍቶ ለራሳቸውም አልፎ ሌላውን መርዳት የሚችሉበት ደረጃ ስለሆነ የምንደርሰው በአሁን ባለንበት ሁኔታ በጣም ከባድ ሰዓት ነው እግዚአብሔር ይርዳን ለሁሉም ነገር ግን this is the generation that we're living for እና የኛን ማስተካከል ለነዚህም ልጆች ደግሞ መንገድ መክፈቻ ይሆናል don't forget to follow A Gursha of Culture ከቃሉም ቅድም ረዴት እንዳለችው የመረጡት በጉርሻ ያደግን እርስ በርስ መተባበር የለመድን ሰዎች ከሆነን እንቀጥልበት ጉርሻችንን እንቀጥል this is my part of ጉርሻ የነሱን ፕላትፎርም አቢን ዚዮን የሰሩትን ፕላትፎርም ለሌላውን ማጉረስ የምንችልበት መጎራረስ የምንችልበት ፍቅርን ማሳለፍ የምንችልበት አንድነትን ማሳለፍ የምንችልበት የፀሐይን ካልቸር የፀሐይን ኩኪንጎች አንድ ሰው ቀደም ብሎ ነበር she said I can smell your food I can through the video ብላለችና
Thank you so much. Let's pass the gursha አሁን በቃ let's pass
the gursha
Yes.
no yeah, that's right let's do it exactly that's
Yeah,
the
let's
sign
pass the gursha yeah.
እና በዚህ ተቀርጾባችሁ ነው I am so happy that for everybody who be here እዚህ ስለነበራችሁ በሙሉ በጣም እናመሰግናችኋለን the Yoftahe Show follow በማድረግ በየሳምንቱ የምናቀርባችሁ ፕሮግራም አሉ እሱም እንድትከታተሉ እንጠይቃለን ሲሪሶች ይዘንላችሁ እንቀርባለን mental health ላይ ራሱን የቻለ የተለያዩ ዶክተሮችን ይዘን ዲስከስ የምናደርግበት once a month know your health በሚል አለ another one know your right በሚል የተለያዩ ሎየሮችን በህግ ላይ ያጠኑ ሰዎችን አመተንላችሁ ከኢሚግሬሽን ጀምሮ ከሌላ ጀምሮ የምትማሩበት አለ I flip the script በሚል ፕሮግራም ሲሪስ ደግሞ አፍሪካነታችንን ማክበር የምንችልበት እኛነታችንን ብቻ ሳይሆን ከሌላው አፍሪካ ወንድሞች እህቶቻችን ጋር መገናኘት የምንችልበት አንድ ሆነን መኖር የምንችልበትንም እሱም ፕሮግራም ይቀርብላችኋል ሌላው ደግሞ እንደዚህም አይነት ካልቸር የመጣ ማይንድሴታችን ላይ መስራት ያለብን everything starts in here እና ያሰብነው ቪዥን ያደረግነው everything that we see around them has been happened twice ይባላል nothing original ለምንድነው መጀመሪያ we need to think something good in the head and then the blueprint ተሰርቶ ወጥቶ ነው build የሚደረገው again if we start thinking bad what we can give is bad ነውና በትንሹ ጥሩ አስበን አብሮ መስራትን አብሮ ማደግን ካደረግንበት ሁላችንም አብረን ማደግ እንችላለን July 6th live show እንዳትቀሩ ዲሲ ያላችሁ በሙሉ 10 to 4 mark your date July 6th on Maryland Silver Spring Doubletree more flyers እና more platforms ይወጣሉ ማለት ነው የሚጥለው ፕሮግራም እስከምንገናኝ Abby will talk more Zion will catch you more
Thank you for having us thank you for having us thank you
it's a blessing to all
yes
we wish you ሰላም ያምጣ ለሁላችን ለሀገራችን ለሁሉም I leave you with love በፍቅር አንድ ሆነን መነጋገር የምንችልበትን እንችላለን Abby ሄሉ ፀሐይ እግዚአብሔር ይባርካችሁ until next time ሁላችሁም በሰላም እደሩልኝ እላለሁ thank you
ciao
don't forget
bye
to follow thank you
All
bye
bye thank you
oh Mahi namasagnallo Mahi's been the moderator she's been right there
Love you.
Mahi we love you definitely the backbone of the we got to get her back in here so እግዚአብሔር ይባርካችሁ ሁላችሁም እዚህ ለነበራችሁ በሙሉ ጊዜያችሁን ወስዳችሁ ስለቆያችሁ እግዚአብሔር ይባርክልኝ don't forget to follow the Yoftahe Show and then we'll come for more any idea እንደዚህ አይነት ፕሮግራም ቢመጣ ይሻላል ብላችሁ ብዙ advice እየላካችሁልኝ ነው please keep them coming I love those comments I love the support እና በተቻለ መጠን ደግሞ የተለያዩ ፕሮግራሞችን ይዤላችሁ ልቀርብ እችላለሁ July 4 ዲሲ ለምትገኙ በሙሉ እግዚአብሔር እስከምናያችሁ ድረስ I cannot wait July 6 live show in DC everybody good night እግዚአብሔር ይባርካችሁ